I know I was rather doing this in the bedroom, but the wife want me to like constantly come out here in the living room. Um, I guess it was before she had to leave and all that other stuff. So excuse me, look like they building up the tag title picture, which is good. Like when it comes to like something like with somebody holding the championship, you want them to at least start the fire and have your opponents or future opponents like come out and like state their claim like I'm going to challenge for this, I'm going to challenge for this. So that's something that you like to see, although it was like 120. But like I said, like almost 20 minutes of talking is not necessary, but they're going to do it anyway, and whether we like it or not. So okay, yeah, y'all can probably see I got both my dogs here. You got this one here, Mindy, and I think you guys on YouTube can see it, but I think you guys on TikTok can't see it. But I have Daisy right over here too. This is a lovely dog. Okay, yeah. Get that away from your eye. Sorry, but wow, yo, yeah, I gotta get y'all reference. So I'm probably gonna do this after the next segment when they go to the commercial next. You know the weird thing is, never heard nobody say like I'm entering the Royal Rumble. Nor you hear that like earlier, like late December. So yeah, haven't heard nobody said I'm entering the Rumble. So I just thought that was kind of strange that they haven't had somebody come out there and say that yet. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever. Oh, okay, we're back. I gotta start watching these podcasts. Um, I wouldn't say he's a to a certain point. Bruce Picture is, but there are certain points it's just like no. Whoever. Oh, number one contender, triple threat. Okay, that's cool. So was it like the winner may face the tag champ at the Royal Rumble or something? Or it could be like a couple of weeks or something like that. Oh yeah, don't forget. I just remember Saturday's night main event is there too. So yeah. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Well, if he wins the Royal Rumble, that'll be interesting too. See Finn Balor, finally win the Royal Rumble, actually kind of get back what he never lost. Although the Universal title was one thing at a point, but he just never yeah, he never lost it and never got like he got his rematch, but he never got it back. Excuse my looking, but I got to see what you said. Okay, if you don't understand like the English language, I think there's a thing like you can click like subtitles to know what I'm saying. And crazy enough, the TV I'm watching now got subtitles, which we don't need, but we don't know how to cut it off. But Ooh.
Slap in the face to
You
Javon
want to take
Evans.
that, Javon?
The aggressive Bravo on the attack. Mentioned earlier, Rayo was upset by Javon Evans a couple of weeks back.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Bravo invites Kay Evans back here tonight.
Okay, blue and gold. I don't know why. Just those gold boots looking shiny. So I'm thinking this probably would be. Ooh. Okay, so I gotta think which one is actually Tyler Bay and which one is Pete Dunne.
Loves to have fun. He's a stud. He's a can't-miss prospect here in WWE. You're looking at former champion Wade. I mean, I should say.
I think that's Tyler Bay, which is like. Oh. This is gonna be crazy. It's if they gonna like give Javon Evans his moment, like be like the top of the, or they're gonna wait till years to actually put him up there, in the like world title picture. Ooh.
Just like that, Bravo takes control. I understand that Monday actually has some family in Jamaica. Sounds like fake news to me, Michael Cole.
No, he does, because we already know who he is underneath the mask. Nice try, Wade. That just funny. Ooh, not bad for the move. I hope I don't get in trouble with like the volume up on this, so y'all probably can hear it, but I cannot show y'all that because copyright troubles with with YouTube or I don't know. TikTok still got that problem because like a few years ago I used to show like the Bucks games in its entirety, so I know with new leadership in the U.S. I don't know if that's fully banned. I think that's EJ. Welcome to the live. I appreciate it. Like I said, if y'all do want like a shout out or anything like that, just let me know. Just say hi or like what they doing on TikTok. Say hi. Same thing, you guys. That's on YouTube. You want to shout out, just say hi and I'll shout you out. Ooh.
Good old-fashioned swing.
Dang.
Tremendous range on those.
Which they probably going to need from him when the time comes. Need aggression.
Takes Bravo down, and now the pace starts to pick up a bit.
Like that move. And I don't know if you want to call it like a vertical insecurity or what. Damn. Watch, they're gonna go in commercial. Watch. I guess that's one of the things you miss, because half the time when it came to Monday Night Raw, especially when they had it in early '90s, at least they like showed the whole match, cut with a promo, then go to commercial break. But the sad thing is, it's like they want to do commercial breaks during matches. It's like do that's just me. I just think there's some things that they just need to work on because that just sucks. Who's going to WrestleMania this year in Vegas? I know I ain't. Okay, it's like this. With the situation with the COVID, like with them like just hold like WrestleMania in Orlando, then do it in Tampa Bay because that was their original plan. They was gonna go to Tampa Bay, but due to COVID, they couldn't, so they end up going Tampa Bay the next year. That's understandable, but Vegas back to back. No, because I think everybody will be very, very upset if they decide to do Vegas next year as well. especially looking like Indianapolis is due for WrestleMania. So what's up with that?
Get his wits about him as well.
There's a lot of cities that's like due for WrestleMania. Like I'm not talking about overseas because some of y'all overseas are going to get one eventually. Like I said, they already doing the Royal Rumble, out of the North America area. So, not saying nothing wrong with it, but I guess you're just used to like it being to like the Oh yeah, Javon Evans won. Okay.
His first win as an official member of Monday Night Raw. The hits continue for Javon Evans, who is starting.
Yeah, and as young as he is, yeah, he got a great future. Ooh, Spanish fry. Ooh. Oh, they was counting in German. Oh, why is it on early? Because they're in Germany. And I think what they want to do, they don't want to like have the spoilers, out there for Raw. Although, it's going to be out there for SmackDown because, there's some people that can see it like in Netflix in other countries. Or, they had the way to try to see it live. But, yeah. So probably within the next few weeks, I believe they will have show like Raw early. I think it's this week, and I think it's next week as well because I think they're gonna be in England, I believe, or they could be in. I think they're gonna be somewhere else next week, and I think like the week after they will be in England. So I'm not sure like when they're gonna when all that's like going on. Like next week they're gonna be somewhere in Europe, and following week they're supposed to be in England. So who knows?
Let them all know it gets settled tonight. Thank you.
What? Paul Heyman.
Where is it?
DJ Schorner, sorry if I got your name wrong. Welcome to the live. I appreciate it.
Ron Breaker. When he shows up,
Yeah, normally I've had a good eye like for reading stuff from a distance, but
turn around and go home.
that's sad.
It's not that I am not the move, and I will not tolerate it. It's my life's honor to be your messenger. Oh, I love it. I'll let him know. If he shows up with it. Why, thank you so very much. Yes, yes.
CM Punk. Okay, there we go. I just got to do a few things. Let these dogs entertain you, and I will be right back. Y'all can stay where y'all at. But then again, y'all get to hear the noise in the background. Oh.
This payment, she's a credit credit. Because more often than not, this is her name. And each one missed, they stay on her credit report for about 7 years. Oh, she was an auto pay, she'd never miss a payment again. Don't you like missed payment? Instead, learn how to avoid the records at creditrecords.com. Credit one bank for what's ahead. Wait, there's a peanut inside me? Nice. M&M's. It's more fun together.
Don't stop. They ain't back yet.
Hey guys, get Little Caesar's Pizza
not. Like nearly 24 million adults, I struggle with moderate obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. Got those breathing interruptions during sleep, the loud snoring, choking, and fatigue. Could be OSA. Talk to your doctor, because there's nothing superhuman about ignoring OSA.
One of these.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation for not letting him fully clean because he was relying on the lifestyle. Yikes. But what man didn't realize is that weather means better. Behold, wet extra large dew wipes. See how wet dew wipes completely clears while dry toothing smears, leaving debris behind. Inch the inch, switch to wet extra large dew wipes. Less clean.
Subway's new sub club. Now members get every fourth foot long free. Fourth foot long free. Expect that a little later.
Fourth foot long free. You should already fill it.
Fourth foot long screen! Now stop focusing on that fucking fire press the power breaker strike!
Fourth foot long free. Fudge the fabrics, Branson. Folks are breaking down over 4 foot long free.
Royal Rumble is presented by Cricket. Join Cricket Nation to get the live nationwide 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket. And by Ram Swaps. Nobody stops Ram. And by Intuit TurboTax. Now this, taxes.
Y'all entertain the people?
You know, Fanatics set up a Royal Rumble in WWE 2K25 on New York Giants store. Cam Scatter's Twitch stream. Rumble entrants include athletes who will be attending Fanatics Fest in New York City in July, which includes the Giants quarterback Jackson Dart, Aaron Judge of the Yankees, Jalen Brunson of the Knicks, John Carter of the Knicks, Carl Anthony Towns of the Knicks, and many others. Fanatics Fest will take place July 16th to the 19th, featuring more than 500 superstars, athletes, and celebrities. The Royal Rumble on January 31st.
Main event. Oh, Alabama, Ethan. They didn't say yet. They just threw like a few matches in there, but they ain't mentioned what was going to be the main event. The only thing we know so far is the triple threat tag match for the number one contender for the women's tag titles. That's all we know right now. So. Ooh. Sorry. I didn't think it was going to melt on me that fast. Oh. That was me on accident. Didn't take the flavor at the time. Oh God. Kelvin Jackson 5336. Cookies. Early. Like, why in the world would I eat like figures? I haven't ate pink chips as I was a kid, but maybe that would explain my mental illness if I did. I don't know. They say like some people don't remember the first few years of their life, which is kind of true.
Is it good to be alive on a Monday night in Dusseldorf or what? I'm not ever going to get tired of saying that. I'm not ever going to get tired of the privilege of being your heavyweight champion of the world. And as outlandish as it sounds, my
Ooh,
plan
somebody's phone fell.
is to be champion
Things my
forever.
wife's other cell phone.
But we are on the long road to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And anything can happen. Hell, just ask my friend Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I can plan on being champion forever. I can plan on being champion come WrestleMania. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. But sometimes I feel with you people having my back, I can do the impossible. Champion, and right around the corner before we get to WrestleMania, we got the Royal Rumble. 1 month later, we got the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
2 opportunities for somebody to call their shot. And I'm the guy standing here wearing the gold. The road to WrestleMania goes through me.
Right. Whoever wins the Royal Rumble.
I just survived a battle last week with Braun Breaker. So him, Paul Heyman, and the Vision are in my rearview mirror. It's time for the champ to look forward and do champ stuff. With your support, I very much look
now,
forward
according
to
to them,
finding out who
they
my
ain't done with
next
you.
challenger is gonna be. Thank you, Dusseldorf.
Friend Balor. I'll be Master C.
Well,
That'll
this
be
is
good
very
now.
interesting, especially because of what Liv Morgan said to Finn Balor just a bit ago. Telling Finn Balor, you promised to carry Judgment Day on your back. Go out and win some gold, and almost seemed like Liv was saying he got a bit complacent with things.
Okay, we know Dominic Mysterio is suffering with a shoulder injury. But where's JD McDowell?
Didn't make a statement.
We'll see what statement he makes. What's wrong with you? I don't know why it's more of a coincidence that y'all names rhyme. Mindy, Daisy, Ivy. That's really? You want to see in my face?
I'm not waiting for the Rumble. I'm not waiting for the Chamber. And I'm not here asking for a handout. But when you won that title, you named me as someone you want to face. So here I am, champ. You're right, Finn. I mentioned your name on a long list of very talented individuals that, as champion, I want to test myself against. But where's your ambition, man? That was 2 months ago. Where you been? Huh? I look in the back and I see you're playing video games. You're worried about Dom. You're trying to help JD. Some weeks, I swear, you're just shining Liv Morgan's shoes.
Ooh.
You think it's going to be easy coming out here? Picking on the champ? You watch me get my ass handed to me in War Games? You watch me go through a war with Braun Breaker last week? You think it's going to pick the bones? Is that it? Hey, if you get a title shot, am I going to be wrestling Finn Balor or am I going to be wrestling Finn Balor in the Judgment Day? Because I just did the numbers game with the Vision. Okay? You know what I'm capable of. And I am a man of my word. I did say your name. Because you are impressive and you are talented. I'm a fan of Finn Balor. I said I was going to be a fighting champion yesterday. That means I'm going to be a fighting champion today. And I mean today. I'm going to go in the back. I'm going to put my boots on. And we're going to do this right here.
Okay, got this. Tell you that's your main event.
See, Punk, I've been around long enough to know that time is everything. See, I'm not jumping the line to face you. No. Anyone who's watched my career, from Europe to Japan to NXT to Monday Night Raw, knows that the line starts here. So you don't have to worry
Daisy,
about
come here. Not you.
You don't have to worry about JD.
Come here. Come here.
But I won't be alone.
I know you want to. Come here.
You see, I've watched your career
Come here.
time and time again.
Come here.
Take home field
Daisy,
advantage.
Darn it.
Well, check your schedule.
Come here, Daisy.
Next week, we're in Belfast, Ireland. And it's gonna be the Punk versus the Prince, and there's gonna be a new Irish World Heavyweight Champion.
There you go. Hold on. I know you want that too. Come on.
All right, Prince, you're on. I apologize to the fans in Dusseldorf for you disappointing them because they wanted to see the champ work. And I'd like to take the time now to apologize to the fans in Belfast when they have to watch me put their countrymen to sleep with a GTS. Because at the end of the night, I'm going to be standing on your chest with the ring announcer saying, and still, heavyweight champion of the world, see! Well, Finn Balor took his shot. The question is, can he capitalize? And I beg our general manager, Adam Pearce, to make that official for next week on Monday Night Raw.
Belfast isn't exactly home for Finn Balor, but it is the Emerald Isle, and Irish eyes will be smiling next week if Finn Balor can grab gold from CM Punk.
Again, it still has to be made official, but if it happens next week, it'll be our main event on Monday Night Raw live from Belfast. And speaking of main events,
Yeah.
the main event tonight is going to be a good one. AJ Styles.
Oh,
versus-
okay. So AJ Styles and Gunther would be the main event. Okay. Well, now we know our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena's 23-year journey reaches the finish line. What about some respect for me? Respect for the man that made John Cena tap out. He tapped out like a little...
Oh, stop it. Did you say it on PG?
Shut up. Guess I don't. respect tonight when I make you tap out. AJ Styles, one of the all-time greats, versus the Rich General Gunther in our main event live tonight.
I guess that would make sense that they face each other for the first time. So yeah. Oh, the triple threat tag number one contenders match is going to start. I guess that's next.
The Kabuki Warriors made it very clear earlier tonight that they want the tag team gold back. Problem is, two other teams want the tag team gold as well. It's a
and don't forget about the teams on SmackDown too.
tag title live next.
Sometimes the universe shows you a sign. Look at you. Your future's on its way. Even when you're not looking, it finds you. So go on. What you gotta do is ask.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for winners. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
It says, you know, they do like little commercials, and probably what they're doing right now, they're probably interviewing somebody. So, probably somebody that don't even know that's there, and yeah, it's just crazy. It just really is. It's one of those moments you just want to cry. That's crazy. I noticed that both, you know, Aftermath and Watch Party. So what's going to happen is that if I would have to leave when this is done, I will try to, you know, do the show, you know, as I can, because it'll be a good moment that I will have while I'm going. So there's something, you know, y'all probably will see it on the Arthur Smith Facebook page if it does happen and I post it. So I don't know. I'm just going, you know, it's like 2026. It's like, you know, it was. I wouldn't say it was up to a rough start, but it's been ups and downs, and you know, making it work and trying to like figure out one thing, figure out another. So, and I do have like program announcements for y'all didn't see WrestleManiaSpeakout.weekly.com on the WFSO Radio Network. Which what's going to happen is starting. I think it's going to be starting this Sunday. We're going to do a premiere week, and you know, cause yeah, the 18th. What is it? Yeah, the 18th is Sunday. So it'll be, you know, WFSO's birthday anniversary and stuff like that. So January 18th we will, you know, kick off the week with WFSO Aftermath. It will be on a, although, you know, I think we're gonna be still trying to get some stuff from the old place to the new place. So that's gonna be Sunday, and I believe I don't know if I have anything going on Monday, but I probably would like do like a special or something like that. Just something fun. It may be, you know, the no, I would say not the jump. Maybe the Jones Chronicles. You never know. I'll see, you know, if the wife is up for it. We'll probably do that. Tuesday, I know we gotta bring. Probably will do something special. Could be maybe like a Bucks game or something like that. Between, you know, Monday and Tuesday, maybe it'll be a Bucks game. We'll probably end up doing that live. So that could be the case. Next Wednesday would be the return of Women's Wrestling Wednesday. So it could be, from the YouTube Vault, we may do certain matches, but I cannot do certain matches from a certain promotion. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, they hung up. I said, I don't know what's new.
NXT crowned a new NXT North American champion in the women's division this past week.
I don't remember this
Winning the
earlier.
title. So here tonight, it is a triple threat.
I can't even think. But
Number one
anyways,
contenders match. 3 women will be in the ring all at once. You can tag in and out. First team to gain a pinfall or submission will win the matchup. Liv Morgan. Start takes off against Bailey and Asuka. Well, old friend Bailey, they're singing to it. You ain't got to go. Serenaded with that song. Serenade anyway. No one likes you. Can't say. And it's Bailey and Morgan and Asuka now. We're going to lock up here in this triple threat matchup. Liv Morgan, we mentioned earlier, never lost the tag team titles. Covered out.
yeah, that's
Liv
true.
Morgan now.
She didn't.
Asuka this time. And now backslide by Bailey. And in combination again. Asuka. We're going to break things up. And Liv Morgan injured back into separating her shoulder.
Okay, that's probably not my phone. That's probably hers.
Raquel Rodriguez successful for a time before Raquel and Roxanne removes the gold. Bailey with a shoulder right to the midsection of Liv Morgan. Bailey, a 2-time tag team champion, 4-time world champion. Here's Morgan, who was successful in a return to the ring last week.
Absolutely fantastic since getting back major victory over Lyra Valkyria. Good momentum.
I hope that was correct.
And a kick out by Liv on the Empress of Tomorrow Asuka.
Right from the word go, just see how chaotic this match type is. Triple threat tag rules, one woman from each team, legal at all times. Trying to get a pin or submission under these
I
conditions.
forgot I have to do something important, so
And we reset with 3 tags being
there we
made.
go.
Lyra, Kyrie, and Roxanne Perez are now legal in this matchup. And I mentioned this literally not
what in the world are you talking about?
on social media lately over the fact that she does not believe that anyone takes her and Bailey seriously as a tag team. Not only the WWE fan, but the WWE management. In her words, so tonight a great opportunity.
Well, yeah, I do agree. Sometimes management can be a dips.
Nice there for Roxanne Perez, very cutthroat. It's because Lyra.
Meaning that there's times they could be a moron.
Roxanne Perez into the pin of her own and a kick out.
Because
Bailey and Lyra
I
Valkyria.
understand. Okay, some of the High Price 6s, y'all. I don't know if some of y'all seen it, but SmackDown,
Tag champion material.
from their point of view of what they were showing, was doing okay in seats, and you see the other side, the whole like other side had to be taped off. So is that saying that some people are trying to actually not going to shows because they cost so much? Then TKO got to realize that you can't do that. Especially if you want like families and stuff to come on the show. You got because I know it's supposed to be like family show, whatever. What they're trying to do, but there's things that they can get away with PG. But some people do not realize that they can get away with some things. Okay, so next Monday will be 2 o'clock Central. Okay. 2 o'clock Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. So it's kind of a good thing because, oh yeah, me and the missus do got our anniversary. Yeah, so for us, every Martin Luther King Day, we celebrate, the day that we decide, to be exclusive, like a couple. So, that's next Monday. So maybe we'll probably will do like, you know, the Joan Chronicles at the hotel we will be at. So that's probably gonna happen. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, I was talking about the weekly lineup. Like I said, Wednesday will be, you know, oh excuse me. And probably what I'm gonna do is Thursday. I think I'm gonna do like, you know, like a special edition exclusive, but probably gonna have me, you know, commentating on that. So we'll probably do that. Friday, you know, I don't think there's something to put on next Friday. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. But Saturday will be, you know, the returning premiere of WFSO Throwback, which, but this is going to be like a little bit of a twist, you know. Well, I was talking about what I was going to do with Exclusive Special Edition on Thursday. I'm going to do that with like all the matches on the WFSO library when we were at, you know, wrestling shows. So, you know, I'm probably going to fully like watch it for the first time and just be like, you know, commentating on it. Maybe I can probably get the missus, you know, commentating on it too, because there were some of them that she was at. So it's like a wait and see, like let's talk about what happened here. Let's talk about what happened there. So that's, you know, the plan. So yeah, so Saturday it will end with WFSO Throwback. So I know I gotta probably record like a few things. Matter of fact, I think I got an idea for Monday. So probably for one time only until like further notice, we will bring back WFSO Top 10. So we will, you know, end up doing that. So, you know, could be interesting things going on like on YouTube. The people that's on TikTok, we are doing giveaways. So if you get a chance to like try to get for those who are on TikTok once again, is there any way you can get up to like 500 likes, and we will do a giveaway of an autographed Bush Rocker Luke photo. So yeah. Oh yeah, I did tell myself this, that I am actually not going to watch WrestleMania this year because they decided to do it in Vegas. So okay.
Right on the line tonight, the winner of this triple threat matchup will face Rhea Ripley, King of the Sky, for the women's tag team titles a week from Saturday in Montreal.
Saturday night main event. So okay, that makes sense. Because I'm about to say, you know, CM Punk was talking about, you know, defending the title at the Rumble, defending the title at Chamber, but what about Saturday night's main event? That's what I was going to point out, but oh boy, sorry.
Second win in this one and taking full control with it.
And Roxanne cover to advance to the title match and a kick out by Perez.
And you can see in the background, Kyrie saying desperately trying to pull over to break.
Okay, they part about working extension with Matt LaFleur. We knew that this morning, so I don't mind. I was gonna say if they, you know, get to the point, I was gonna say give Matt LaFleur like one more year, and come to know that from what I found out last night that he's on his this coming season will be, you know, the last season of his contract. So,
That's a play the numbers game denied by Bailey.
let's just say, yeah, it'll be interesting.
Kabuki Warrior.
And now Bailey helping out her teammate Lyra.
I don't know if we're going to keep, you know, the defensive coordinator. But I'm not putting it all on him on like what happened. But it seems like, you know, when they lost Michelle Parsons, it looked like they got lost. It looked like the defense got lost. So oh, crap! I can. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Don't they not calculating?
It is an atmosphere tonight. Remember, 11,000 people from Germany. Our main event still to come. AJ Styles claims he
Oh yes, it does. Good. Calculator.
Gunther tonight.
That's what I wanted. Okay, so
Championship match.
Kyrie said she's collapsed on our desk as the chaos ensues inside the ring.
Oscar just taking apart everybody now. And Bailey.
okay, 1050 multiplied by.
Double German suplex by Oscar.
Bailey bringing up the deal like that, inadvertently German suplexing her own tag partner.
And Kyrie saying heading up top, and it could be the moment the Milwaukee Warriors were waiting for.
Kabuki special incoming call.
Inside elbow connecting. Cover.
Right, so
Tag team title match. Oh, and there's Liv Morgan breaking things up. I think Sean Bennett said that there wasn't a tag made.
It was a tag, you idiot referee. I saw it.
yes,
Right,
correct.
and as you know, the officials.
I think
Let's hear it stand.
Oscar should poison this referee for the
Breaker there, backstabber, I should say, by Liv Morgan.
Wait, that's my therapist.
By Oscar.
Sorry guys, I may have to cut you short, but it's important. It's my therapist, so
highly effective, and now it's Kyrie saying, with all the momentum and a groggy Lyra Buck.
hello?
Kyrie.
I thought it was next week. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on because I sworn I thought it was next week. Oh my lord. I'm somewhere else in a different home. You might as well say that. A lot of things happened in the past couple of weeks. Oh yeah, I'm fine. That's possible. Just you can put me down for like 3 o'clock just in case.
Alright, I'll put you down for 3 o'clock tomorrow here.
Tag made, let's leave. I'm sure Kyrie realizes that Morgan is legal now in the matchup as he said.
Oh yeah, because what's one of the things I was missing? I think I was missing my was it wristband? I think it's wristband, but my it's not my capital surgery ring. I think it was the Trazodone that I didn't get. Yeah, the problem is I'm not going to be going to my original place anytime soon. Neighbors downstairs, was threatening us, and I was on the verge of punching the landlord because he wasn't going to do anything about it or try to solve the problem. And yeah, it was just not. It was. Well, of course, the thing with Hazel, it was her breaking point. But my breaking point was the landlord wasn't going to do anything. So, and it's not going to look good the next time, I seen the landlord. So it's just like, you know what, just keep the peace, just gotta go. We're staying at a friend's in Mount Pleasant.
So, somehow you gotta get back there and get your meds.
No, I got my mask here.
It has only been 1 week since I took my title back. Fair and square, absolutely no controversy. And already, mediocre Maxine gets a rematch.
Okay.
Whereas it took me almost 2 months to take back the title that was stolen from me. There was a legal interference. It didn't have no manager's license.
Okay.
Just the car wasn't counting.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Power Matt Pierce.
All right.
That's fine. I'm gonna do what I always do, which is take those lemons and turn them into lemonade. Because in my homeland,
Okay, thank you.
Ireland, I'm going to prove once and for all why I am the greatest female wrestler of all time. It's not just
Oh,
me saying it, other people say it. Everybody says
Okay.
it. Sports Illustrated says it.
Yes.
The Bleacher Report says it. Now
All right,
this
call me tomorrow and let me know if
says
you are
it.
coming in person or
So
if you're
Maxine,
on the
Okay, will do.
All right.
All right.
It ends.
All
And
right.
you're
Bye.
gonna have to say
Where's the dog?
goodbye.
They're here.
Big time.
Okay.
Because a friend of hers got dogs too, so yeah.
Becky Lynch as Maxine Dupree hopes to win her Intercontinental Championship back. It takes
All
place
right.
next week. It's special
Bye.
time. 8 local in Belfast. It'll be 3 o'clock on the East Coast, 12 noon.
Okay, I thought I would have to hang up, but I guess not.
On Netflix. Well, ladies,
So,
Becky Lynch, is a pivotal part of the new season 2 of
I'm gonna
Unreal.
maybe put this back. Okay.
Tomorrow, right here on Netflix. Here's a sneak peek.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daisy.
I'm not a fan of this show.
No one asked you. I think everybody know like
Where you defended
it's kayfabe already, so it's like there's no need to try to hide what's going on and stuff. I think the problem was when they released Beyond the Mat.
keep raising the stakes
Probably some people that was older than us at that time probably already knew,
days off here.
but they just didn't want to say anything. And plus, internet wasn't as big as it is now.
Seth is injured.
So I think Beyond the Mat
Lying to my
kind of
friends
was
and
the
guilt has always hurt.
was the nail in the coffin about trying to keep wrestling sacred or kayfabe or anything like that. So
Truth texted me and said I got let go.
We were all confused.
okay, let's see.
This is unreal.
There was a lot that happened that led
Sorry,
us to literally
I guess these dogs just trying to find out somewhere so they can
I haven't felt
sit.
fear like that in a long time.
But if that's the case, the way it is.
Whoa. When you're in this world, and you're always wanting to be on top.
You know what?
You have
I don't care what anybody said. I'm gonna give credit to Jelly Roll for what he did like at SummerSlam. And like they were saying, he actually put the work in for when it comes to the training. And Good Out, well, I think was a good show. Good showing of his when he tag teamed with Randy Orton. I think it was Drew and somebody else that he went against. I think it was Drew and Logan Paul.
It was a beautiful thing.
But
It's a great thing to see.
yeah, I thought it was great. I know Unreal is coming out next Tuesday. I gotta catch up on season 1. Only saw the first episode.
Behind the scenes look at WWE. Now season 2 is coming back to Netflix, featuring Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, and many more. WWE Unreal season 2 premieres a week from tomorrow, next Tuesday, January 20th.
I like the new theme song, although
Netflix.
WWE trying to make it seem like the Raw theme song is brand new. It's by Eminem and Juice WRLD, Godzilla, and sadly that as it's hip hop, and there's some people that's got a funny way of with hip hop, like why play hip hop? I miss all the rock songs and stuff like that. Why are you trying to have like wrestling just cater to you and not to like everybody all around the world? Because that's what you're trying to do. Like that's what all business trying to do. Like have everybody all around the world watching. Because hip hop ain't your cup of tea. That don't mean that that they ruined the thing because what happened. Because half of them didn't complain about, I guess the theme song for Raw was with Travis Scott's song, which I didn't even know about it until they mentioned it. That they had to whisper because they're trying to stay away from, I can't believe, I can't believe I can't believe I forgot his name. But I said it and I just forgot it that fast. That's crazy.
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard?
You're still thinking about the Bills game, huh, Travis?
You're a lovely girl.
Better?
Oh, Josh.
That's
Jason. I named you. Snickers satisfies.
Hey guys, get Little Caesar's Pizza deal. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
You get a pizza. You get a pizza.
We all get pizza.
Get 2
I
large
get a
pizzas for
pizza.
$4.99
You get a
each.
pizza.
Oh, I know.
You get a
Little
pizza.
Caesars is the real deal pizza.
In postseason football, you need to find that extra gear. Playoff mode. For Carl, playoff mode is
You good?
exactly how football feels on the inside. Deb's team has been out of it since week 6. But in playoff mode, she's in on every drive. It's time to flip the switch. Playoff mode.
Okay, what can I do?
More boosts and rewards all postseason long.
Oh yeah, I do gotta get hold of AT&T and trying to figure out why in the world they're being charged for something that was already paid for. Sorry.
Fourth football's free. We should already fulfill it.
4th foot long's free! Now stop focusing on that block of fire, press the flower package, Frank!
Well, sport. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
For me, the goal is
We
always
need probably prepay is probably gonna be the way to go.
And being scared doesn't really matter. The only thing you have to worry about is not falling off.
Not paying, but I just want to talk to somebody.
WWE Raw is back in Las Vegas at WrestleMania 42. The 5-day interactive fan experience will take place from Thursday, April 16th through Monday, April 20th at the Las Vegas Convention Center South Hall. You don't want to miss one of our fan favorites. such
Should
as
they mention something for Elimination Chamber? Because I'm going to go to that.
in the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history. Plus, all new immersive experiences like Hulkamania Forever, going behind the curtain at gorilla positions, and more. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific
How do they
time
do
with pre-sale
the
access.
gorilla position?
WWE World Ticket purchasers and WrestleMania 42 ticket holders starting this Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific at
Okay, really?
WWEWorld.com.
Gorillas
So
are
send
the
that to
kids.
Jackie Redmond.
Yeah, thanks, Cole. I'm backstage with Maxine Dupree.
And the big.
That's right, and the babes. Listen, Maxine, last week you dropped the women's
Oh,
intercontinental
Alpha
championship
Babes.
to Becky Lynch.
Oh, that.
The good news is you have
Oh,
a
that's what they
chance to
call
win
me
it
now?
back next week in Belfast. I just wanted to check in and see where your head's at. Jackie, I'm not gonna cry about this, okay? Am I disappointed? Of course. But becoming champion proved to myself and everybody.
Oh boy,
here-
sorry.
Guys, I became champion because I finally believed in myself, and I had to learn how to do that. But I think it's time that you two do the same. I know that you are just as capable of great things. As for what happened last week, that was a setback, not
Sorry
a
guys,
defeat.
it'll be
And as for the
destroyed.
rematch next week, I am fully aware that Becky Lynch is arguably the greatest female wrestler of all time, and yes, Sports Illustrated says
Hopefully I'm still on. If not,
but she didn't
then
cheat to beat me. So Becky, next week, I'm going to put you in an ankle lock and break your ankle!
yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Daisy. Have to put this back.
Now let's head over to my broadcast colleague Michael Cole for a special interview.
With who?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Raquel Raquel, it's no secret you and I have known each other for a very long time. I was with you throughout NXT and saw your rise to here on Monday Night Raw, and I've always said that you will one day be a world champion. So what happened last week took me by complete surprise. The fact that you ambushed, attacked from behind Stephanie McCurry, the world champion, who is injured with a bad ankle. Why did you do that last week?
Michael, yo recuerdo esa época también. I remember too. I remember the girl that smiled when she was told, that patiently and politely waited for her turn in line for a shot at the title. But las cosas se cambian, things change, and people do too. And you yourself just said it, Michael. You have had a front row seat to me getting cheated out of my women's world title night after night, week after week, again and again. And you want to stand here and feel sorry for, you all want to feel sorry for Stephanie McCurry? Fine, fine, go ahead. Feel sorry for her. But every single one of you, and you, Michael, should know, I will not stop coming until I have her one-on-one in that ring. And when big, sexy Raquel Rodriguez stands tall
Nice.
as your new women's
That's the new
world
name.
champion,
Big
then
sexy.
you can feel sorry for Stephanie McCurry. All of you can feel sorry when I'm done with her.
I won't. What? She's here? That ain't going on. What if they just use it as a storyline, or it's just like she just got a what do they call it? A spring.
Yo soy la campeona, and this will not stop me. ¿Por qué? ¿Quieres esto? ¿Esto quieres? Come get it.
Ooh.
Come on.
Sure she did.
It is a savage assault once again on the women's world champion who's got a busted ankle. This was a huge error by Raquel putting aside in the vicinity of a hyper-destructive Raquel Rodriguez.
It was supposed to be me, trying to relax, talking to you guys, and it's just been like busy after busy after busy.
Star Search, the world's greatest talent competition. Welcome Beyonce, Kevin James, Britney Spears. The show that launched the greatest stars of our time is back. Live only on Netflix. The brand new Star Search, the next great star, will be discussed.
I wonder why it took so long for them to bring Star Search back.
Folks hated Mondays, so he made sure Tuesdays were finger-licking good with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's TGI Tuesday. 10 bucks, 8 pieces, one big deal. AFC $10 Tuesdays.
What's good? I'm Josh Johnson, and I play 14 different teams. In fact, nobody switched teams more than I have. But I'm done. All that. I'm switching to straight talk. We're good. Bank got free 5G phones for new and existing customers. Great news. Get it at straighttalk.com and Walmart.
Yelling, hey! So I got this job. Pizza.
Yeah, the bills. There's always the bills.
Just $10 at Pizza Hut.
I wish we could actually catch up.
Whoa, you haven't tweeted? Actually, I heard. That's better. Now you can actually catch up over new DiGiorno wood fire style pizza. Right from your oven. Perfectly crispy and airy crust you thought you could only get at a restaurant. They will have to chase down that friend while he says it coming back. It's not delivery. It's new DiGiorno wood fire style pizza.
Promotions.
Smartest Wi-Fi from Xfinity. Your home is the main event. WWE.
Welcome to SmackDown.
find the devices that need it most.
Don't worry, kid. We've got full strength.
It's like having a tag team partner that always has your back.
Everything
That's
okay
not
up there?
what.
We're good. There's no match for Wi-Fi this smart. It's about to start. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Nope, nope, nope. You know what?
Like you own the air. Because confidence.
You know what? I'm saying like this. Screw AT&T. They've been screwing us ever since we got their service, except for DirecTV and their internet. I said the thing that they screwing us out of is the phones. Sorry, girl.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new undisputed WWE champion, Drew McIntyre. Fresh off of 3 stages of hell win over Cody Rhodes this past Friday night on SmackDown. And he brought the title home to a live event this past week in his homeland of Scotland. It was an emotional trip for Drew McIntyre.
And I'll tell you right now, that 3 stages are now one of the greatest matches I've ever had the privilege of calling. And congratulations, Drew.
And Drew McIntyre will be on SmackDown, first time as champion this Friday night.
Here, Big Jim, I'm halfway across the world, Oos. It is cold in the Blueberry toenails out here in Dusseldorf. Hey, Oos, let me get
Oh
back.
yeah, I forgot. Jimmy Uso can't travel.
We see you calling the whole tag division out there, Jay, man. I did, man. We putting every tag team on load. We'll line them all up. We'll knock them all down. Don't give us that. Nice. Man, we boys. I was talking about everybody else. To be honest, I'm trying to line them up, man. I ain't gonna do you wrong like that, Oos, because then you got to get this work, Oos. I'm talking about everything. You are serious. All right. Say less. Me and Big Jim, we're gonna rap, see what happened. Then I'm gonna get back at yours. Big Daddy, this is a warning shot. We're stepping in the ring with the best tag team in the game. You understand? Ease.
Well, this tag team may be right up there sooner rather than later. The Oscilla, Big Boston Reed, Austin Theory division. Logan Paul out here, Paul Heyman as well. Ron Breaker has not seen all night long. Still strong after the
Maybe on their attack with CM Punk, I believe. Getting like somebody from the LWO or something?
former tag team champion with AJ Styles. The Usos knocked that team off a couple of weeks back.
Talk about that loss of Braun Strowman that Cena got last week. This man and his tag partner tonight were pivotal in that result. Coming out of raising hell with the vision on the outside, discovering one of the best of what they put together. Ultimately costing Braun Strowman that prize. I think the vision now will want their pound of flesh on these two for those antics.
Oh yeah, Penta. Kind of change the theme a little bit.
So wait, you gotta wonder if it's going to come back to fight Penta and Dragon Lee for sticking their nose in the Vision's business last week.
Well, it's really started when Penta came on a few weeks ago to protect
today that this team that has been forming with Bronson Reed, they understand each other. In Austin's words, they've been through a lot in their career. Bronson Reed at one point was on the top of the world down in NXT before he was fired by the company, had to fight his way back to a tough time to get back to where he is today. And Austin Theory went through a lot of the same things when he was injured and believing in the hype a bit too much and understands that now he has to dig down deep and fight for this. That's what he's trying to do.
I'll tell you right now, there is this disease among a lot of young people in this industry. When things are going well, when you first start off, you just expect opportunities to keep getting handed to you. You think you're on easy street. It doesn't work like that. And both Austin Theory and Bronson Reed in different ways have tasted the bitter reality of this industry. Nobody's handing you anything. You have to take it. And they are really embracing that philosophy now inside the division.
So Austin starts things off with Penta here tonight in this tag team matchup. Austin Theory says he's operating under the motto now of I don't stop, I don't fold, and I don't forget. Because those are the three phrases which drive him each and every day.
A different human being in the body of Austin Theory at this point. You know how smart, cocky, and pompous he used to be. He's ice cold and efficient in there. There is no larking around. There's no smirk on the face. There is merely a task to be completed. He's going to be antagonized by a stretch of Bennett.
Trying to take him out of his game by those antics that may have done so. Over the top, man with no fear. And Penta with a lot of sense theory toward the ropes.
No fear is certainly being tested to its limits when mixing it up with a group like the Vision. But right now,
Blade.
no fear is in complete control of this one. Perhaps there is reason behind that mentality.
Oh! And Theory now with a big kick right to the face. Penta celebrating it prematurely. Drags Penta to the corner. And here comes the 330-pounder. The Oscilla. Big Bronson Reed.
Caved in the chest of Penta there. And obviously that works when you've got a big Oscilla like Bronson Reed in there.
And Dragon Lee and Penta now looking to use their athleticism and quickness to take the big man down.
I didn't think about them two as a tag team.
They're going to follow things up again. There's that handstand into the kick.
Ooh.
With a basement drop kick of his own.
Dang, that's punishment. Ooh.
Kick out by Reed.
With authority there. That is exactly the kind of offense you need to be hitting against Reed. Hit and move, hit and move. You know you've got him on movement. You certainly do not have him on power.
Dragon Lee again hanging out of the ropes. Allowing him to Lee go. And this time Reed sent toward the corner. Dragon Lee didn't get all of that, but maybe enough.
I'm glad, you know, when you know, some miscues happen when it comes to, you know, wrestling. I'm glad, you know, because, you know, there's a lot of people like, you busted. At least you got the commentary, you know, try to explain, you know, to at least to make it like a little bit better. And you got just some people just like, things like that is going to happen. It's like, you can't expect, you know, things to be like perfect in a match. And, you know, that's what, you know, some people be expecting when it comes to, you know, these athletes. Also, like in the independent scene, like, they expect it to be like, okay, this guy be like a best always 10-star match or something like that. There's gonna be mistakes. And it's not nobody's fault. It's not even the wrestler's fault. It just happens. Yeah, I just have to put that out. You know what I mean?
Papa John's create your own pizza for only $9.99 on original thick or New York style crust, all $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more, but Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
Welcome to the World Championships of Try Not to React.
Welcome to the Championships.
It's
Let's see.
KSI wins.
Oh, it's your turn.
Awesome. Oh, yes, easy.
More boosts and rewards all postseason long. Only on fan.
Domino's just
Sorry,
like
I'm just looking at like some comic book stuff like everybody's talking about. One of the biggest movies of the year, Avengers Doomsday. So, oh, excuse me. It will be, worth seeing.
Twisted Tea Drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans. A smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real protein with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
Oh, wow, okay.
For me, the goal is
That'd probably be interesting for somebody. You're in the Illinois area. After Dark Wrestling presents couple calls. The sales look okay. This is Dreamweb that's doing this, so
the only thing you have to worry about.
don't know
is
what
not fun.
they're trying to do right now. I don't know.
And we are back in front of over 11,000. First time ever Monday Night Raw comes to you from Dusseldorf, Germany. Divisions Austin Theory and Bronson Reed picking apart Dragon Lee and Penta in this tag team match. Paul Heyman at ringside. Logan Paul is at ringside as well. And we mentioned this just a couple of moments ago. Logan Paul now, thanks to Paul Heyman, a full-timer in WWE, had been chastised by WWE fans for years. Is Theory now with an athletic drop kick, Samoa drop. Theory now cover, hook of the leg. Lee kicks out at 2.
If Logan Paul is that good as a part-timer, imagine how great he's going to be now. He's full-time here on Raw. Simply no stopping the man. Just like there is stopping the vision of Austin Theory. This is everyone a full display of why Paul Heyman wanted him as part of the
And
group.
that was an impressive style we talked about a little bit ago. Constantly applying pressure to his opponent, swarming his opponent. The deeper the match goes, the more pressure Theory has been able to apply.
And I like that word pressure because pressure is always there when you're part of the vision. You have to deliver. You've got to earn your keep. No total slip-ups whatsoever. And talking of slip-ups, this may be a force move by Dragon Lee, who's now inches away from it.
Oh, was inches away. He just got decapitated. And Logan Paul loving it.
Oh, that was astounding.
You got to give Heyman credit as well, Wade. To bring all these different personalities together to meld them into this group who all brought in the same vision of Heyman.
Yeah, all got completely different physical strengths, but all very different personalities.
What a counter.
Right on the top of the head, perhaps, and a little too cocky there with Bronson Reed. Now seeing stars, and that window is barely open for Dragon Lee, but he may be able to get the fresh down Penta in here.
Dragon Lee needs to make a tag.
Oh yeah, I gotta rewatch our NXT since I'm gonna be at the game tomorrow. So yeah, those who don't know, me and the wife. It was gonna be me and the stepson that was gonna. First, it was gonna be me and the wife that was gonna go to watch the Timberwolves game, which is my second favorite basketball team in the NBA. We was gonna go see them. Then the missus didn't want to go, so it was gonna be me and it was gonna be me and my stepson. So and now, since my stepson has to work, the missus is going with me. So, what is it, like most of the day we probably just gonna end up, hanging out around the area. So, bam, super kick.
Super kick with this Dusseldorf crowd.
Bam. Yay. Ooh. Oh, that was breaker. Dang. Bam. You can win the Royal Rumble. That can happen, although, you know, he had his title match last week, but still, he never won a title. Well, the world title at least. So, hey, that's possible. He can probably win the Rumble. Go home, you mother tell him go back to the hotel. Uh-oh. Gonna suspend him. Put his hands on the arm. I think he's gonna suspend him for a couple of weeks. And have him return at the Royal Rumble.
The greatest stars of our time is back. Only on Netflix.
We blinded by the lights.
The brand new Star Search. The next great star will be discussed.
Only good thing is live.
4 foot long free. 4 foot long free. Expected later.
4 foot long free. Wish flying would fill it.
4 foot long screen! Now stop focusing on that block of fire crystal flower package, Frank!
4 foot long free. Fudge the fabric, seal Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4 foot long free.
Years, people have called him superhuman, but I'm not. Like nearly 24 million adults, I struggle with moderate obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. Got those breathing interruptions during sleep, the loud snoring, choking, and daytime fatigue. It could be OSA. Talk to your doctor, because there's nothing superhuman about ignoring OSA symptoms.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
As in... lasagna?
60% of cats are overweight. Feed them I's healthy weight.
It kind of depends on how you treat your cat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
It
doing.
seems like cats don't always be like big, but they still like have their agility and stuff like that. Like with dogs,
Secret to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
as long as they had their like agility and stuff, I think they'd be fine in healthy shape.
Not her.
But that's just me.
She switched to John. Game changer. Which means
That's probably just
everyday purchases.
my way of thinking. You know what I mean?
And savings. Working overtime.
Well, banking fee-free. Fee-free pops.
Okay, yeah, construction, the venue, the rawhide. I'm thinking like should they been doing like the construction and stuff in the first place? At least when they knew last year that they was gonna have it. Cause I know it's gonna be nice out there and stuff like that, but first come on WrestleMania.
Moments ago, the destruction of an unhinged heartbreaker. First, it was a massive spear to Dragon Lee, which
So Dragon Lee didn't have a concussion?
Massive doesn't do it justice, Cole. Look at that.
Bam!
Here in Dusseldorf, for Braun Breaker hitting top speed 23 miles an hour. This was us losing it at the connection wasn't on us, but then Penta, he wasn't to be spared, got a spear of his own, and you thought maybe things were over at that point.
That is crazy.
Adam Pearce trying his best to take control, but behind him a massive tsunami. The damage from the vision continued, and unfortunately it got even worse from there. With verbal threats from GM Adam Pearce being thrown around, things suddenly get very physical, and there may be some severe consequences.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be consequences, alright.
It took the entire vision to separate Breaker from our general manager.
Yeah, it's like this. Yeah.
Hey, now let me know if y'all need anything. All right?
Yeah,
Hang in there. That's it.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, what's the reason? You know?
Where the hell are you going? We're not done talking. You haven't been able to do a damn thing. And now you're putting your hands on me. Don't you think when I'm talking to you? Who are you listening to? You ain't learning a damn thing putting your hands on the boss. So guess what? You can have some time to think about it because you are suspended indefinitely. Indefinitely.
Dang. All the spit coming out of his mouth? That ain't something you expect from Adam Pearce.
That was a very big mistake. You are damn right it was. The biggest mistake he ever made in his career. Thanks to you. Oh, I don't need you. I'm not here. Mr. Pierce, Mr. General Manager, respectfully, from my vantage point, you put your hands on him first.
Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, okay.
Heyman's got a point.
Heyman is exactly the man you want in your corner in a crisis. The best legal minds in the world can't get Adam Pearce out of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's switch gears and lighten up the mood a little bit. Let's talk about WrestleMania.
Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Hi, Triple H. Media pictures just came in. Tell me your thoughts.
I will take a look now. Thank you. This should be interesting. Good Paul. Big man.
Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? John Bertho here. Hey, what's up, Triple H?
Triple H! Andre.
What are we looking to see, bro?
Bonjour, Mr. Levesque. Here's my pitch. It's a little different.
Daddy here. This is the opinion.
Eli tag team at WrestleMania.
What I'm interested in is Dom Mysterio, the musical.
Seriously.
I already shown everybody what I can do at the world's most famous arena. Imagine what I can do at WrestleMania 42.
What's the right way for me to come back? I don't think it's on the court necessarily. I think it's in the ring.
Allegiant Stadium, big bowl comes through. I walk away as the new women's champion.
Asking for this.
I'm gonna bring the ultimate energy. Let's go, baby. Here we go. I like the Matt with his greasy hair.
Can you just tell him my email's down?
Triple A.
Sissy, let me know when I can come wrestle. I like to.
Is that even legal?
What's happening? I am your man. I stand by. Put me in, Paul.
He's shocked the
Let's
world.
try it out. Vegas.
It's gonna be a long road to WrestleMania.
Should have said, I need a drink. Maybe should have said, I need a drink.
Wait, you know the best thing about this job is we don't have to beg the boss to be at WrestleMania. We're going to have a front row seat. Also, front row seat next Monday night when Monday Night Raw comes to Belfast, Northern Ireland. A reminder, a very special start time, 8 o'clock local in Belfast, 3 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States, 12 noon on the West Coast for Monday Night Raw live on Netflix. And Becky Lynch believes that, well, she's going to have the home field advantage when she heads to Belfast next week to defend the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupree, who promises to break Becky Lynch's ankle next week.
Get this, will it be a Belfast banger for Balor? Because it is official prior to Adam Pearce's vision and problems. He did book this match for next week. CM Punk will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Ireland's own Finn Balor.
I'm sorry, guys, for not being. But y'all probably hear me talking, hear the sound in the background, and all that stuff at the same time. So,
Boba Fett, now a former NXT champion. The ruler last week defeated Leon Slater, and then in a highly emotional moment, he relinquished the NXT championship as he gets ready for either Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. Again, so what happens to the vacant NXT title? We'll find out more tomorrow night.
they probably would have like a tournament. But say, what's their next PLE for
It's
Vengeance Day?
time.
Oh damn, Vengeance Day already? Someone tell me they're gonna cut it short. It's gonna be like 2 hours and 14 minutes. That's what I got a feeling. Okay, so maybe get set up because I probably gonna end up doing the aftermath and do the pre-recorded version of WFSO's aftermath. So David, what is it? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay.
Both of those men. And tonight, AJ Styles Wade vows to teach Gunther some respect.
Excuse me. I think it's ESPN. I am kind of got the ESPN app, so. Oh yeah, Monday Night Football tonight. Well, the final Monday Night Football of the season. Steelers and Texans. Hey, I don't know who I would want to win. Yeah, I know Texans are old, you know, like probably should get like a championship and well Steelers as well. I think when was the last time they oh yeah, when the Packers faced in the Super Bowl. I think the last time they was in the Super Bowl. So, you know, history can be made. Maybe Aaron Rodgers will get his second ring and a different team. Kind of like hoping and seeing at the same time, but you never know. I don't know. Well, like, can't be the Packers, then gotta be somebody else. Anybody. But the 49ers and the Seahawks. Somebody wins in the AFC, good for them. I'll be happy for them. But no, not 49ers or Seahawks. And I don't know if I got a few of the friends on here right now that's probably like 49ers fans. They're probably gonna hate me, but I did post something on my Archer Smith page that I posted that 49ers and Seahawks are going against each other next week. Well, next weekend. So I put the things like, I hope they both lose. No, just a funny thing. But, you know, whoever wins, we all lose. That'd be the new slogan for it. 49ers versus Seahawks. Whoever wins, we all lose. I should put that up there. Okay. I'll just go put. I'm done after this. 49ers versus. There you go. 49ers versus Seahawks this weekend. Whoever wins, we all lose. Oops. There we go. Whoever wins, we all lose.
AJ Styles in the ring, getting set to take on the ring. General let's go back to Jackie Redmond.
Well, thank you so much. I'm here with Gunther ahead of tonight's main
Why?
event. Gunther, earlier tonight, AJ Styles was very honest in talking about respect and your
How dare AJ?
How dare him just like me across the face for something that he didn't know was wrong with him. And how disrespectful to do that to the greatest professional wrestler in this company right now. But most importantly, how disrespectful to do that to the man that made John Cena tap out like a little bitch. So if I'm capable of doing that to the so-called greatest of all time, AJ shouldn't worry about respect. AJ should worry about what's going to happen to him after that bell rings.
I think, you know, they should bring up when Jay Uso made him tap out like a little bitch. Hey, I thought that would have been great. Don't mind getting back to Xbox 360. Raquel Rocker is his birthday today, so happy birthday to her. One of my faves. Oh, thanks for. Speaking of that, that just got me thinking now. So now I've got like a few episodes if I decide to do, you know, the top 10 next Monday. I can actually do, you know, WFSO top 10, photos of the year that I done, like got in 2025, my favorite ones. Then there's favorite women wrestlers of 2025. So I got a few episodes that I'm gonna do, so that's good. Yep. That's my sandals. Well, not sandals, but house shoes. It's one fall. One fall says all. And let me put this down because I gotta go to the bathroom and put this back to normal. Oh wow, I'm surprised this phone is lasting. And they wanted to show y'all my belly, but it ended up doing it anyway because shirt I'm wearing underneath is trying to like hold everything in and it doesn't work. Oh, damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles has made no bones about it. This year, 2026, will be the final year of his in-ring career. Wade, he'd love to start the new year off with a big victory here tonight over Gunther.
Right now, for the rest of 2026, AJ Styles is not going to have a tougher match than this one before us right now. We know all about the storied career of AJ Styles. He's taken on all comers. He's never once been in the ring with the ring general and has no idea what he's about to face.
So Styles looking to use his veteran instincts to win the There's a Terminator of a man, Gunther away, and Styles felt the chop coming and went right to the back of the knee, the hamstring of Gunther to take early control.
That was a highly accurate shot there from AJ Styles, completely crumbling the ring general, taking away that powerful base of his in the early goings. AJ clearly knows he's not going to win a power back with Gunther, so hobbling early, you've got a chance.
I've got some incredible statistics to throw your way, Wade, as it comes to Gunther. Since he arrived in WWE 4 years ago today, Gunther has gone 63 wins and 6 losses. In non-title one-on-one matches, Gunther is 32-0. That does not bode well for Mr. Styles tonight.
That's a statistic of that, Michael Cole, although they were quite incredible. Listen to this one. Gunther made John Cena tap out like a pig.
AJ Styles said he was going to make Gunther tap out like a pig tonight as well.
It's one thing to predict victory against Gunther, but to predict the exact way you're going to do it, I'm not buying it, Michael Cole. Gunther is just too good.
And Gunther now with a side headlock, wrestling Styles to the middle of the ring. So for Styles, Wade, what does he have to do to knock off this man?
I like that start, hobbling Gunther from the off. The question is, can you out-wrestle Gunther? And if you're going to make Gunther tap out, you have to. AJ's biggest chance of winning this.
And again, back to the hamstring. AJ's just ticked Gunther off, I think, and getting side headlock on Styles. What does Gunther need to do to knock off the phenomenal?
He needs to remember that his mind is the biggest fallacy and sickening the body of AJ Styles as his beautiful.
Now look at you, entertaining the people. Hey, you. Not yet.
What the strategy would be for Styles tonight as well-placed kicks to the back of the knee, the hamstring is Gunther's.
I'll do it for you. There you go.
Gunther take it down.
Yeah, come on. Just don't. Hey. There you go.
And you notice Styles went into the ring to break the count.
Ooh.
He doesn't want to count out victory time.
And right there, that That was a huge error. You take wins any way you can against Gunther. And that method you just mentioned, roll in the ring, break the count, open up the window for Gunther to get back on top.
The official lots of time admonishing Gunther saying, get in the ring.
And again, it was a huge error of AJ to insist that he's going to tap Gunther out. I do not think that's possible.
Uh-oh, Styles
Bam. I like the color of his tights. Only because that probably be something I would wear. Like maybe I have like leather pants. Maybe that same color, sky blue and black. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Somehow get away from Styles who has not been able to. And Styles again with that point strikes caught now though by
Yeah.
and for Styles, and that's what Gunther was looking for.
I'll tell you right now, Joel, that was a desperation clothesline from Gunther. And usually when guys pull off a desperation move, it's not particularly devastating.
Maybe that would be better. There you go.
Completely decapitates the opponent.
Finally, chop Styles able to lock it again. AJ
Come on, you right here. There you go.
those chops of Gunther as he delivers some of his own.
Nice hit and move, but then again, that's a mistake of the power against Gunther. Gunther reversing it.
I know you'll probably will call me like a dog dad, but you know what I am. Although, you know, this one and this one supposed to belong to my stepson, but you know, he after went to stay with his dad and didn't take it with us. They just got attached to us, and well, not this one. This one he had like maybe 3 years, I believe. So yeah, but then again, he's currently staying with us as well. So maybe at some point, find a place together or something like that. So just wait and see. So yeah.
It's TGI Tuesday. 10 bucks, 8 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Taxes.
It's fine, girl. I got you. I don't know if there's any wrestling news to talk about, but I think, watching, having this watch party for Raw would probably be, don't even mention. I don't know. But,
Now this is taxes. Intimate TurboTax.
Credit One Bank presents Max Out. His eyes are bigger than his wallet. And his credit score pays the price.
yeah, like I said, there we go, low battery.
20% or less of his credit limit. Because using his full
Sorry about that, Mindy.
Don't be like Max Out. Instead, learn how to avoid the records at creditrecords.com. Credit One Bank. For what's
Hold on, I got you. You ready? There you go. You the one got down?
the camera power? The girl is educated here. We're doubling down.
Safety is the most important thing to me.
That's all the action movies are Jason Statham, and we tend not to watch it. Probably it'd be cool if we could, but yeah, I may have to start catching up on that. And I know I did promise, I'm gonna start watching anime. I did buy a couple of movies of My Hero Kenda. I think I said it right. I may have said it wrong, but anyway, so I'm gonna start trying with that. I probably will start, back to watching Rotaro, which I gotta figure out, what I'm gonna do on that end to watch. And I did get, was it the whole season of Cowboy Bebop? I thought it was only one season, which I thought was more than that, but I don't know. Probably gonna try to expand my horizons with anime. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Expand my horizons. Which I think this year they're saying that it's gonna be like a big year for Dragon Ball, because they're saying they're doing 2 movies this year. One is going to be with talk about the backstory of Vegeta, which we only got like piece of it in Dragon Ball Z. So it'll be cool. How about more stories about Vegeta? Now I think it's another one. I think it's like everybody in, and plus they claim they're gonna have a new season of Dragon Ball Super. But you know, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and I still got my tapes of them. And like I said, on my me and the Mrs. Fandango account, we got the whole first season of Dragon Ball and the first episode of Dragon Ball Z. So I know I gotta keep going on that. But then again, like with buying like Dragon Ball Z, like on I'm not expecting it to be HD or anything like that, but yeah, I'm just going like every now and then just buy an episode, just like what I kind of did with Dragon Ball. Although it took me like about like a year to do it, so and I still haven't watched that yet. Like I seen it in the past. The first I think it was the first 8-10 episodes that they released in America. Then they brought it back and re-released it and all the episodes. So yeah, Dragon Ball. I know I got catching up to do. I already know everything about Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. I gotta catch up on. Super. There's a few episodes. Well, this a piece of a saga that has something to do with Trump. Like they're going back to his future. So that part of the saga I gotta watch. And I like had the DVDs for the longest time and didn't get the opportunity to watch them. No, that says something. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Over there, so tap you. Like tap you, bitch me. That would be something. But yeah, guys, I rarely, cuss, so I try to keep it, like family friendly, but yeah. Oh yeah, I guess there is, okay, yeah, I'm not happy about this one, so I guess there is one thing we can talk about when it comes to, wrestling news. Let's see. What independent,
That's the word, slip. You cannot afford a single slip, not even a mistake. The slightest slip, and you are toast. Against Gunther, and now locked in as a sleeper. Time in the ropes.
I probably will talk about that.
Presumably, Gunther's going to let go.
AJ Styles goes up to the ring and goes back to work on the injured leg.
Smart move there from AJ, just when Gunther was distracted by the referee.
Yeah.
To that left knee.
Okay,
In a big way now, it's Gunther.
And now Styles has an opportunity. Gunther, you see how he's reacting, how he's grabbing his left knee. In the point of attack by Styles. Off the top of the leg.
Oh, there we go again. Going in and out.
And a kick out.
Not a move you see too often from AJ Styles. That springboard 360 leg drop right to the leg. On Gunther, who's been worked on so badly.
Let's go to the next one. That's not what I'm talking about.
Sideways on the knee of Gunther. That is one way to tell. An ACL.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Learning all about what AJ Styles is made of. Pick his entire career. And AJ Styles digging down again here tonight. Setting up Gunther perhaps for a phenomenal forearm.
Okay,
To put him away. Gunther can barely stand. Styles at the top. Oh my Gunther.
Okay. I guess there will be stuff to talk about. Alright. So I'll keep that in mind and keep Facebook around for content news and TV news. That's funny, like the post I put since Friday, and just got a lot of people talking. That's cool. Yep, as they claim, first time ever. Ooh. Oh wow. A lot of people want the Steelers to win according to ML football. Let's see, it looks like Ohio. I don't know if that's Maine or New York or whatever like that. I'm not sure. Then you got Texans themselves, but everybody else wants Steelers to win. I don't care who wins. I just want to see like an interesting matchup. That's all I care about. What the? Okay, people are weird.
Trying to hang on. And he goes inside, rolls through again. Looking for the calf crusher once again. Now he's got it in.
Hurt him.
Once again, it's hanging away from the ropes here.
And again, working on the bad leg. The leg that Styles has worked out for this entire matchup. And if there's one kick in the armor of Gunther, it's the tap out. He's done it a couple of times. But now he breaks the hold by slamming Styles' head into the mat.
Oh, they were pitiless shots to the back of the cranium of AJ Styles, and that was a desperation moment there from Gunther, who once again locked in that calf crusher, refusing to tap out, but it must have been close.
And what an incredible main event. What did you expect with both the veteran AJ Styles and the great Gunther going at it one-on-one here tonight?
Two of the best to ever do it. Completely different mindsets, completely different physical abilities, but wow, what a treat there coming off for his head.
Gunther trying to drag himself up to the rope. He's really operating on one leg now. As AJ Styles, oh, and there's that drop kick. That massive drop kick by Gunther. They have Styles where he wants him. Gonna lift him up center of the ring. AJ Styles, though, able to land on his feet. And Styles now turns it again. Rolls through into the calf crusher again. Again the calf crusher. Styles claims he's gonna make Gunther tonight.
It's the third time in shot here. Gunther is close to those runs. Is he close enough?
Gunther fingertips away.
A bear took the lead.
Is the big man gonna tap?
Screaming in pain, rolled through by Styles. Styles now has it locked in again. Got it locked in again. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Oh, just inches away from the ropes. Moments ago, dragging. Wait a second.
AJ Styles. I think Styles is saying that Gunther tapped.
I didn't see a tap.
I didn't either, but
The referee apparently didn't see a tap. Wait a second.
How do you do low blow on a guy that's like not big in height? I'm sorry, but yeah, just half of the stuff that they do here just doesn't. Gunther wins. Yeah, I'm confused too.
Let's show you what happened.
Locked in. Gunther a million miles from the ropes. In theory, it should be over. I'm watching Gunther's hands here.
Now I'm being told now that we have another angle. And here's the other angle from the backside. Gunther clearly tapped
Yep, he did.
Gunther is tapped out. Gunther tapped out. should have won this match.
Hold on a second.
And here's the low blow. The official was telling our ring announcer that the match must continue.
So, here's the power bomb that really ended it after that low blow. Let me be clear, here's the 3 count. A tap out is irrelevant unless acknowledged by the referee.
I agree, but Gunther tapped out.
That is the smartest thing I have ever seen, Gunther. That was incredible. How do you get out of a calf cruncher if you can't get to the rope? You just need to outsmart AJ Styles, and Gunther did that.
Yeah, I outsmarted him, all right.
You can't blame Styles, Wade, because
You can't blame the referee. You can't blame Gunther. He won the match.
AJ Styles clearly felt the tap out.
You tap,
The
you
official
tap,
was
you
in
tap,
full
you
position,
tap,
but
you
he didn't
tap.
see it. He just couldn't get around the other side to see the tap happen.
And this is the one spot the referee could not see. So he completely blindsided. That is a tap out, but if the referee can't see it, it's not acknowledged. It doesn't count. And AJ should have kept the
Oh.
hold to the back, acknowledged.
So for people that's saying, you know, they didn't do good, or WWE, Netflix said WWE Raw pulled in 340 million viewers during the first year on the streaming service.
There is more than one way to skin a cat.
Well, that's something. At least you know they getting their money's worth.
Another way Gunther will find it at the ring. General completely outsmarted AJ Styles here. It may be distasteful, it may be underhanded, but Gunther wins.
Yeah, it is. You know, sadly.
Win tonight. Controversial as it is.
Wait a minute, where is it?
The greatest in this company.
Okay, that was it at Raw. So I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can. We're gonna end up doing, you know, WFSO aftermath because you know I got everything set up and guide. So let me just set up this and go to guide so I can change the channel. Okay. Oh, come on. Hey, go home. Go to home. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to, okay, there we go. Okay, exit Netflix. Sorry about that, guys, and I'm trying to keep this to the side so y'all can, like, see, you know, what I'm doing. So, maybe try to put this to a regular, post and, you know, go from there. Okay, y'all seen Raw today. Y'all give me a rating. Like, what would y'all rate it? Would y'all rate it like a 1 or a 10 or whatever the case may be?
Weeknights at 11 and 11:30.
Okay,
Every
okay,
crime.
please go with me. Thank you. That's all I ask.
Trusted you people to get justice for my daughter. Every hunter.
What is to put on while I'm doing
his
this?
victims like a cat.
Every lie. Stop fighting! Has the truth. You just need to know where to look.
My God, we need backup.
Law and Order SVU.
They can
Your
get
discretion
you.
advised.
Who go-
Tonight at 7 on My 20.
Where are you going?
There's a lot of ways to win. Some wins.
Probably after I done with this, I am gonna,
The
like, you
insurance
know,
companies
take them
offer
out. So I'm just trying to
$200,000
look
QP
what the
and
7
Abraham
on so I can get
600,000.
started and try to get done, you know, as soon as possible. So,
Call QP and Abraham right now.
just
That incident
it bothered you?
It did bother me. But then me and him I talked to him about something, you know, how I felt about the situation, you know, but I understand that can be overwhelming.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll
I
just leave it
understand
at that, but I'm
they
gonna
don't
turn it down
like
some
work.
so we can get started because who knows? Y'all probably got plans on a Monday night what to do, so I'm gonna try to make this, quicker. So that's not what I'm looking for. Do that. Screencasts. So although y'all see me live, y'all gonna see me in other angles. So okay, let me delete that problem, and I know there's still some editing I gotta do. So let's see, delete those two. I gotta keep. So let's get it going. Huh. Hey, what's up, everybody? If you saw us live on YouTube, we were doing a watch along Monday Night Raw. Although it was at night where they was at. Us is like early afternoon. So my time right now is like 3:26 in p.m. And yeah, I guess I said like after we were done shooting it, we're gonna do aftermath. So we are gonna do it. There's like a few like interesting things like with development that's going on in Milwaukee. A little bit of wrestling news we can talk about. Gonna talk about a little bit of Buck stuff, and I think there's like few scenarios that Bucks can like trade for, and it was one thing that somebody had put out. It was a YouTuber that put this out that they can get rid of a lot for Michael Porter Jr., but we will test that water and see if there's something we can like do. So stay tuned for that. Sorry, just looking at that, but see any other comic book movies and TV news to talk about as well. So I'll stay tuned for that. So let's just get right on it with the Bucks. So strong finish, but it wasn't strong enough. They lost to the Nuggets 104-108. And yeah, it's like first quarter, of course, it looked like they didn't have that much, momentum, and it seems like second and third quarter is like you're like, dang, like Denver's making all these threes with the lineup that they got because no Nikola Jokic, no Jamal Murray, no Christian Braun, I believe, and there's just amount of other people that they did not have. So once again, Doc Rivers went through the dumb 9-man rotation, which I don't get. You're not playing in the NBA Finals or something like that, or in the playoffs. So I just don't get it at all. No, okay, I can understand why Denver did theirs because they was like shorter people anyway. So that you can understand. But it's like one of the things. I don't know what to say. You got the bench going a little bit, but it just seems like it's still not enough. And especially Tim Hardaway Jr. was doing this thing, and it's like, oh God. So yeah, it's just that crazy, you know what I mean? But anyways, we will. Okay, come on. Okay, got a little mist over here. Well, for those that's watching live, they already know who this is, and for those that watching pre-recorded, this is little Daisy here. It's actually the Mrs. Dog, but seems like they like me a lot, and it does still like the Mrs. too, but I guess me more. I don't know. Maybe I'm that strong protector or something. I don't know, but Little one, of course, you see back here behind me. All y'all in the live already know, but for people that's watching this pre-recorded, Mindy and Ivy is over there sitting on the other chair. Yeah, at one point where people saw her on the live, she was like on my lap. So I guess for a while she just wanted to sit there. But anyways, like I said, let me try to get this done. I know I gotta take them soon, and let's get to it. So let's do the quarter status. Yeah. Excuse me. 23 Milwaukee, 27 Denver in the first quarter. At one point in the first quarter they had the lead, and it just dropped, and it seemed like they was kind of struggling like a little bit ever since. Um, Second quarter, of course, Denver wins on that one, and they scored the highest in that quarter for them. Um, 29 to 35 for Denver. Third quarter, of course, Denver won that quarter as well, so they won all three quarters. I think, yeah, this is the lowest quarter scoring for the Bucks, 22 to Denver's top of their lowest scoring with 23. And same thing here. Milwaukee scored the highest in the quarter, 30 to the Denver's lowest numbers in the quarter, 23. So, okay, she's probably going to get down. Or she going to sit. Oh, yeah, she's going to sit. Cool. So, anyways, look at the team stats. And seems like field goal wise, the Bucks did good. But I guess, it wasn't enough because, some teams, it's just crazy enough, they die by the three, which is just crazy. 38 to 85 for the Bucks, Nuggets 35 to 87. Field goal wise, Bucks was higher, 45% to Denver, Nuggets 40%. 3 points, it's like a little bit even, but I guess, the Bucks got a little bit more of an edge because they didn't attempt more than Denver did. 14 to 34 to 14 of 35. With Milwaukee with 41%, Denver with 40%. Free throws, it's on average, but yeah, Giannis really got to work on his free throws. That's just me. It was cool, at one point, he was missing two, then he missed, the other two. It was just not looking right for him. So, yeah, anyways. Yeah, okay, the total of the Bucks had 14 to 20, then Nuggets had 24 to 31, so they wasn't that good of a shape either. It was like average shooting, free throw shooting. Like 70% for the Bucks and Nuggets 77%. Rebounds, I'm glad to see, they doing something on offensive rebounds. And although, the rebounds, they were down by only one. So Bucks with 44 and Nuggets with 45. But each of them have like 10 offensive rebounds. So that's something. So I would give them that. Defensive rebounds, you got 34 for the Bucks. Nuggets, you got 35. Assists for the Bucks, it was higher. So that probably made somewhat of a difference. 29 to Nuggets 23. Each of them got 5 steals. Denver 6 blocks to Milwaukee 6 blocks to Denver's 5. Most of the turnovers for the Bucks happened in the second half. Because at one point I think there was like I think it was 4 or 5 turnovers they had before all this. But yeah, I'm gonna go by this like based on like the third quarter before the turnovers. It's just crazy. Excuse me. 7 points off of turnovers for the Bucks, and Nuggets had 10 points off of turnovers. Fast break points, the Bucks were good at that one, 14 to 8. Points in the paint, like I said, still good for the Bucks, 38 to 30. Largest lead the Bucks had was 7, and Denver had 15. So now let's go to the player status. That's what I call it. I know they say box score, but I'll just call it player stats for the game. We will go with no. Sorry, just gotta look to make sure. Okay. So we will go with the Bucks first. Giannis with the game high and led the team with 31 points. 10 to 17 from the field, 1 to 3 from 3, 10 to 14 from the free throw. So, like I said, I only expected him to miss at least like 2 a game, but I don't know. 8 rebounds, so 11 assists. So he got a double double, but very close to a triple double. And only 2 turnovers, so not too bad on that. 1 steal, 2 blocks, amazing, and including those 8 rebounds, he had 1 offensive rebound. Miles Turner, all his scoring was in the first half. I guess he had to step out, whatever. We don't know if it was an injury or something, but he came back, and Doc did not play him since. I don't get it. 16 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw, 5 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds. Miles could have been more of a difference maker. I don't get why Doc does this. But trying to play the hell out of Kevin Porter Jr. and not giving him any rest. Anyways, Kevin Porter Jr. Did not have a good shooting night. I know Ryan Rollins didn't either, but at least Kevin Porter Jr. was in the double digits. 10 points, 4 of 17 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. So he was close to a triple double as well. But yeah, the turnovers, like I said, making foolish turnovers and stuff like that, and trying to attack 3 people. Don't do that because you don't have that capability just yet, but maybe he will soon. But I just when it comes like 2 or 3 people like trapping you, pass the ball. 2 steals, which is always a good sign. 1 block. But with that 9 rebounds, he had 3 offensive rebounds. AJ Green had 14 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, only 1 turnover. So that's something good to see. And AJ Green could have scored more if they, actually, passed the ball to him when he's like kind of open. So, but that's just me. Bench wise, let's see who had the highest plus minus in the overall with the Bucks. Okay, it was AJ Green with the highest. No. I'm sorry. It was Giannis that was the highest with the plus minus with plus 16. Bobby Portis, yeah, it looked like he didn't play that much either, like he would. 14 points, 6 of 9 from the field, perfect 2 of 2 from 3, 2 rebounds and 1 block. And Kyle Kuzma didn't have a good shooting night, but ended up having 11 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw, 6 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds. So that's that, and let's go to Denver. So yeah, they was kind of like a big man short with Denver. So they had Aaron Gordon start as the starting center, but then again, he looked like he held his own when he was guarding on Miles Turner. So yeah, did okay. 23 points, 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 7 of 9 from the free throw, 6 rebounds, 4 assists with 2 offensive rebounds. Jalen Pickett, 13 points, 5 of 13 from the field. Excuse me. 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw. 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And that's 1 offensive rebounds with that 8. Peyton Washington, 19 points, 7 of 19 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw. 8 rebounds as well. 6 assists though, and 2 blocks. Crazy, and also had 2 offensive rebounds. Zeke Naji, hopefully I said it right. 14 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw, 10 rebounds. So yeah, the only Denver player that got a double-double. 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks with 3 offensive rebounds for that 10 rebounds. Jim Hardaway Jr. Hitting good as always, but yeah, he had the Bucks number on this one too, off the bench, and yeah, played more. Okay, 25 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. I guess we can talk a little bit of Bruce Brown's zone. Fair enough. 7 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block with 1 offensive rebound. So, final score 104 Bucks to Nuggets 108. So the next time these two face each other is it's not this Friday, but I believe they meant next Friday that these two are going to face each other on Prime. So I don't know that's 8:30 Eastern or 7:30 Eastern, but it's going to be on Prime. So that'll be interesting. But the next team they going against, it'll be tomorrow against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like I said, my second favorite team. So I try to go to many, Bucks and Wolves games as much as I can. To see, let's see. I think I didn't go last year. I went the year before, but I was sitting like in suite. No, not suite, but the Potawatomi Club area. Get to sit up there, watch the game and whatever. And I don't know if I did see it last season or what. I'm not sure. Probably got to look at my photos. But, anywho. That's sorry. And I think it's a final meeting between these two teams because I think Bucks got them in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, I believe. And the crazy thing is, I'm going to Minneapolis this summer for SummerSlam, meeting the missus, so should be fun. So yeah, we probably won't be talking about that game until maybe Wednesday or Wednesday night, because us going there, and I don't think we'll be back here in time or have the energy enough to actually do a show. If I do, it'll be up there. If not, it'll probably will be sometime on Wednesday. And I guess we can look at standings and look at standings and maybe look at stats for the moment. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, Detroit is now in the double-digit loss column. Okay, must have lost their recent game. Of course, they still best record of the East. Got Knicks and Celtics are kind of close. So is Toronto's kind of close. Philadelphia's kind of close. Orlando's kind of close. They're tied with Cleveland, which Cleveland, I think they were up there. No, they was at 8th and they went up. Yeah, from 8 to 7, and Miami went down. So 20 and 19 for them. Atlanta 2021, and you're gonna probably going. Oh, they won their last 3 when they didn't have Trae Young. So that's interesting. Chicago, of course, a game and a half ahead of the Bucks, which is right there on the outside looking in. Then you got Charlotte. Then you got Brooklyn, got Wizards, and the only team that on the East that got like single-digit wins. And the worst team in the NBA right now is the Indiana Pacers, which shockingly won the last 2. Well, the Thunder, of course, best record in the NBA. You got the Spurs, you got Nuggets, Minnesota. Oh wow, they up there. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Hello? Oh, hey. Yeah, but it's gonna be sometime today. I'm gonna be there. I can't guarantee that. I just gotta wait for him, to get here to pick me up. Okay, will do. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Maybe put this back. Sorry for covering that for you guys that's watching the pre-recorded. I guess half y'all, all of us, know somewhat of my business now. Let's see. All the Suns are up there. They're in the 6th seed. Wow, Houston dropped. They lost their last 3. Oh, excuse me. That's a shock. Warriors in 8. They lost their last game, and so did Portland. So they're 9th, and 10th, of course, is Memphis and Clippers. Dallas and Utah are kind of right behind Memphis for the 10th seed. Depending what they're gonna do with that trade. Anyways, both Kings and Pelicans tied for the single-digit win. But Pelicans are last in the West. Not last in the NBA, that goes to the Pacers. So, stats. We'll go season winners. Leaders, I should say. I don't know why I say winners. I mean season leaders. Okay. Giannis probably still be in the top 10 on that one. On points. Probably be top 10 in rebounds as well, but he's now in the top 5. Assists, they mentioned Kevin Porter Jr. is top 10 in assists. So, probably like in the lower part of the bunch. Blocks, Miles Turner may be in the top 10 as well, or probably not. 3-pointers made and steals, we don't know. We think it could be, lines in those steals like between Kevin Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins. So, let's see. Oh no, they're not even in the top 10. Okay, you got Ryan Rollins tied with 12 with 1.5 steals. Let's see. I swore I thought Kevin Porter Jr. would be a little bit higher in the top 10, but I guess not. So Ryan Rollins up there, and where's wow. I know Kevin Porter Jr. is up there somewhere in the top 10. You know what? I'm not gonna argue, but that just shows what they know. So okay, let me do we get it. Not gonna look at it. But anyways, okay, we're gonna move on from that and move on to a little bit of Bucks news. You're gonna hear some of these fake reports saying that the Bucks are getting John Morant or something like that, or right now they're saying Michael Porter Jr. is sitting out for the Brooklyn Nets because they may have maybe wait on a few trade packages for Brooklyn. They most likely they probably gonna end up wanting their future first round pick. What the Bucks do got the 2032 and 2033. I don't know if they should trade for that, but at least out of the bunch they should get like a second round pick at least, or they can get one of their second round picks back. Ooh, that's not what I meant. So I don't mean to click on the Celtics. So this was a strategy that someone did that was on YouTube. So and plus I was kind of shocked with the strategy that it actually worked. So. This is the thing. Now, out of the bunch, between John Morant, Zach LaVine, Daniel Sabonis, which I think they should go for, but salaries, let's see, you got cap space for Nets $15 million, and you got tax space for Bucks with $11 million before they jump into the first apron, and they probably would have $8 million to spare to be in the first apron. So I don't think they care getting the first apron. I guess it's just the second apron they're just trying to avoid. Okay, let's see. The trade was involved. Sadly enough, it was involved with Kuzma. I think it involved. I may be wrong, but it might have involved Trent. Let's see. Gary Harris, and it was involved with okay. I swear, I think they're gonna clear space so they can call up for the two-way Pete Nance. I don't know they would do for Giannis' brother Alice to put in the main roster, but maybe they would have their their small forward. Although if the Nets is there, they don't do that. Let's see. I think it was Amir Coffey and Cole Anthony, but I think I did a little bit too much because I think somebody was not on this list. Okay, hold on. I hate when I have to do this from time to time, so let me just lower this down. Okay, so okay, I didn't move Michael Porter Jr. yet, so okay. There we go. I don't know, but I think I was missing something. But I think the Bucks cannot take that much. They must gonna be having something like up in their sleeve, for like signing the two-way players. They already got rid of Mark Sears, which I don't understand why they did. I know they claim it's like for a strategy. Mm. But no, I don't think they're gonna do Cam Thomas for a rental. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, but it was somebody else that they did not add on here. But I believe it was Gary Trent that they didn't add. So let me send him back. Because I know it was 4 players, and I think Trent was not one of them. I don't know, it would be kind of a shame, they get rid of Gary Harris, but being good, proven to be good defensively. So, you never know. Maybe, something will change. Maybe they won't go to that. Because, let's see, Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey, they could, end up, just releasing if they want to, and, just keep Harris and Kuzma. So they can do that. But I know Gary Harris and Kyle Kuzma, I believe they got a player option. So, and I think, but the thing is, like not Gary Harris, but Kyle Kuzma's contract, it goes down. So probably that final year, I think it's like go to like 20 million, I believe. So it was kind of like an awkward contract I ever seen, but at the same time, it was a good benefit for the Bucks. Believe me, I don't want to see Kyle Kuzma gone, but that's what they're saying. So freakish ways. Let's turn around and turn to the draft picks. So like I said, we want Utah to be good so we can at least keep their their second round pick, which won't happen if they're like the 30th, or maybe the 30th. Wait a minute. Okay, so there is a big chance. Okay, now I'm just looking at this all different. So the 30th pick, if it ended today, it probably will belong to no, the 31st pick will end up belonging to Indiana. So 31 to 55, they probably would got some room to do that. Let's see. Oh, it's protected 31. Oh yeah, okay. So now it's looking like maybe a slim chance. So of course the final swap on 2027 for the Pelicans. So that'll be the final swap, the Bucks have to deal with. So they'll be done with Pelicans after the next draft. But not this one coming up in 26, but 27. 2028, they kind of, start with Portland. So, okay, protected for selection 15 through 30. Okay, yeah, Portland will see the most favorite one. If Portland has not, get into that, a first round pick to Chicago by 2027. And Milwaukee's 2028 first round pick. So, wherever the case may be. Then they got the other swap from Portland. So that's, think what you will. So they will still, have a first round pick, but 2031, 2022, has not been touched, but they talk about thinking of touching one of them, which, I don't want, but it seems like it's going to happen. And look at Brooklyn with all their picks. So, because if we were trading for a player that got value and, like, another player that has, value, I would say, wait, I'm about to say, did I'm sorry, but I think they took most of the Bucks second round picks, so that's what I'm trying to, unless they trade them away. Let's see. Yeah, that probably would work, if they end up asking, for a second round pick or something like that. They probably will, do something. And Bucks will probably would, if I was the Bucks, I probably would do let's see, do they got, yeah, a 2031 swap. I would do that if I was them. Bucks, maybe get like some of us like second round pick and like go from there. But let's try this trade. Oh damn, it does work. Okay. +1 win. Their offense will be way better, but defense will not be too big of a downer. For the Nets, their defense will be a little bit better, and plus they will have like more minutes to give up. But then again, you never know if this is successful. Who the Bucks is going to get for like I said, they can call up Pete Nance like they did with Ryan Reynolds last year and have him be in the main roster. If you want to have him be, the backup small forward, power forward for and then plus, at times he can play center. So maybe they can do that with Pete Nance and actually, sign him. So that can work. So yeah, it does work, but like I said, with the John Morant, Daniel Sabonis, yeah, it was some talks, DeMar DeRozan, or some talks with about Zach LaVine. So it's like really like the media is trying to push, for either the Bucks get Porter Jr. or the Warriors, which I don't know how would they do it, but that's like another day and another time. But I'm actually, if they do this move, I'm actually okay, but it's gonna be a pain to me to see, Gary Harris, Kyle Kuzma, and Cole Anthony go. But I think, they just ain't letting him like have his shine. But that's just me. I don't know. But let's end with that and let's get to some wrestling news and plus okay. Phone is 10%. Okay. So this is the only wrestling thing I want to talk about. It's got something to do with Killer Kelly. She was like rarely was on TNA after she got back. After she had the birth of her I think it was daughter or son. I'm not sure. With Myron Reed. Of course they. I think either they did get married or they was. Oh, okay. Originally, Kelly's deal ended at August of last year. But due to absence for like maternity leave, so additional 4 months were tacked onto it. But they didn't do nothing with her when she came back, so it just sucks. So yeah, she was a tag team Knockouts tag champion with Sasha Slamovich, which she's in her own trouble right now. Yep. TNA last appearance that she had was December 7 when she took on Myra Grace on TNA Explosion. Oh, okay. So we don't know what they're gonna do with her, but with Jake something, waste a little time. He didn't waste no time and ended up joining AEW. Kind of feel sorry for him because they stuck him with the Don Callis family, and yeah, it's not gonna be looking good. It's really not. So that's the only downer, and the only one I was thinking I talked about today. So wrestling things. Let's move on and go to Milwaukee Development. There are a few things on here I wanted to talk about. Or when ground 59 to be suspended. Okay. Northwest Side Theater adding outdoor space. So that's something. First they're moving the studios to Water Street. Yeah, their building they had the place they had was in Greenfield in that strip mall. So yeah, that's a surprise. Sherman Park Road to call for help. The growing wealth of children's Wisconsin. Okay, what else? My Key Loss Plan offers a twist of affordable senior housing. I'm just gonna read a little bit of this and because I know that's one of the things they need, but this looks like it's on 31st in Meineke. Okay. I haven't been in that area in a while, but okay. that's some good news. Seniors gonna need to move somewhere. Of course, he's also part of the team that planning to redevelop the city-owned parcels on 3116 Martin. Oh yeah, that's where the across from that park on Martin Luther King Drive that they tear up, and like I said, we had a feeling they was gonna do something with that. We just didn't know, so now we know. Um, let's see. 30 expected to inform development teams later this month was projects will advance to the next stage. More than 1,100 units are proposed. Okay, in that lot. Okay. Like I said, they like to see like more housing development and plus affordable living. Um, which the sad thing is the affordable living is kind of like a scam in a way. Only because now they don't tell you this, but they tell you like the last minute that you had to have like a good credit score. Was it like 700 or more? So I'm sorry guys, I don't know why I'm like kind of blocking, but normally I'll be like a normal desk, but yeah. Driverless cars in Wisconsin. Oh yeah, that's gonna be something. We got crazy drivers already, so that probably wouldn't even work the greatest. Um, let's see. Wait a minute. City selling former youth facility park for development. Where is this on King Drive? Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of like a park, where people like sit there and chew, and it used to be the CYD over there, but that's been closed for like a long time. So, what's the development? What they're thinking of doing? Yeah, Carrell Youth Development Building. Yeah, and the Victory Over Violence Park. So yeah, they're not walking away from the park. Let's see. Oh wow, 42,030 square feet. City acquired like a little bit less than half in 2024, including the building. Um, okay, suggested for like retail, office, restaurant, without drive-through, artist studio, catering service, cultural hub for arts or theater. Use contribute to Brownsville Cultural and Entertainment District. Yeah, which they are building on. They've been building on that for a while, and just up for like debate. Bids are due. Oh wow, March. So they got a few months to somebody to bid on it. But I'll be happy, they actually, will do something with that Martin Luther King Drive area because, like, a lot of stuff is developing in that area. And it's like, I guess, it's one of those things we want more. Just put it that way. So they try to make, a Brownsville district. And this is what I wanted to look for. Because I'm a non-alcoholic, stop drinking, like I said, 15 years when it hits July, it'll be like 15th anniversary of me not, drinking alcohol. So, oh, okay, it's next weekend, I believe. Yeah, next Saturday, I believe. But yeah, I will have to, depending on the time. Okay, runs from noon to 9:30, so I probably can run down there right quick and go there, then go to work. So they can't say I'm drunk because I'm only drinking non-alcoholic drinks. So that's good. So they call it dry January and sober October. So that was something new that I learned this morning. So it was crazy. Let's see, anything else before we can move on? Trio Downtown Broad Restaurant had new owners. We'll figure that out at a later time. Sweet Little Waffles will replace Sichuan. Oh, it was a Chinese restaurant, but 56 in Fond du Lac. So yeah, that has been empty for a bit. So What is the? Let me see more information about Sweet Little Waffles. So, oh, a food dessert place. Okay, healthy breakfast options will also be available. Okay, the proposed menu is not like out yet, and next week they will do a final vote on it. So they said the aldermen's and nobody ain't testifying against it. So I guess they are welcome to it. So the alderman Mark Chambers Jr. moved to recommend approval for license. There are no objections, and it now heads to the Common Council. So that's the final vote before, they can, do what they want. But hey, I'm cool with that. So maybe, when they get like, more information, be something like to look at. So, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Housing facility, no. Okay, why do they want to talk about Atlanta? Fortune Chinese restaurant, the best Chinese restaurant in town. Okay, y'all probably saw my video on Saturday for Sun Blue. Although they did it wrong, is the SUNG. So, yeah. It was a good movie. Like I said, I rated and graded, so y'all got a chance, check it out. So, like I said, at one point, Hugh Jackman was in town last month. And they showed, the premiere of it the same day he was here, and had like a meet and greet too at Cops, the local ice cream shop that's here in Milwaukee. I wish I could have met him, but then again, I had to work, and plus it was too cold out, so it's like, no. Nope. Yeah, kind of explained it right here. So I thought it was great, and plus, people, deal with when it comes, drug use, like being sober for like a so long time and things like that. Of course, music as well. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty good. Okay, now let's see. I know we're in Milwaukee wants 8 million to make streets safer. That may not be enough. Although, that's my opinion, but I don't think that will be enough. Let's see. Let's say, of course, there's going to be more, conventions. It would have been a lot last year, but, one didn't happen. The other one, had to postpone. So, just, wait for, Okay, tavern owner plans north side. I guess there's one more thing we can talk about before we talk about comic book movies and TV news. 6108 North 64th Street. So yeah, that's in the north side. So that'll be interesting. New bar and restaurant. Like I said, we're known for like having a lot of eateries, but at the same time, it's like sometimes like, man, they're gonna chill out. You know what I mean? So if approved, the business proposed hours of operation Monday to Thursday from noon to 2 a.m., Friday and Saturday from noon to 2 a.m., and Sunday from 2 to 2. Decent timing. I guess, it's got to be one point that, Milwaukee would just say, forget it. We're going to have bars open, from whenever they open in the evening all the way up to, 6 in the morning, like the other big states like Chicago and stuff like that. So this is one of those things, you're watching this, Mayor, keep that in mind. You probably wouldn't know but then again, like I said, at the same time, you need people, to, especially teens, to find something to do. Let's see. Now let's go to some comic book news. So we're gonna go with Marvel Studios first, or Marvel updates. Most of the times, there are things that's like accurate, but there's sometimes, they are wrong. Okay, the fourth teaser for with Shuri and Namor. Okay, fourth teaser will be released tomorrow. I think it will be on the Marvel YouTube channel. So interesting enough. Why not? You know what I mean? Um, that'd be good to see. Let's see. Okay, something I don't know. So I guess the stunt team is getting prepared for season 3 of Daredevil Born Again. Although season 2 is not out yet, which is supposed to be like in March. Now they like first they said March. Now they said the summer. Now they going back to March. I don't know what's going on. Wait a minute. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of teasers that's going to involve that they're going to release tomorrow online for Black Panther, Namor, Nora, M'Baka, and The Thing. So I don't know how this is going to work, but it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to do this. Leave that door alone. And the dog thing, so yeah. Okay, so the X-Men writer Chris Claremont says Penny Jensen will return as Jean Grey in Avengers Doomsday. So then again, you hear reports, just saying she's not in it or anything like that. So like I said, I don't take these reports seriously until, there's actual proof from the studio. It's like one of those things, I would like to see a surprise. But that's just me. Of course, the Tony Stark variant will reportedly appear in the Avengers Doomsday. Okay. So yeah, they I don't know who this guy is, but reportedly is in talks with Marvel Studios. So, maybe be Colossus or X-Men. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know if Valkyrie will be back. She doesn't know. The logos for Spider-Man and the Punisher and Spider-Man Brand New Day, comes out end of July this year. Hugh Jackman and Wesley Snipes being his record for the longest running live action Marvel role. No, that's true. I think that's what they should do. Like, if they do a shared universe where you can have like two of whoever, have Blade survive and have them just do like one more movie, like a sign off. Not saying Blade 3 didn't do any justice, but it did. But I think they could have did more than that. But I don't know. Joe Carey is part of being eyed on Marvel Studios for a role in MCU. That sucks, because I would like to see Spider-Woman, but there is some good news. Let's see if we can find it. So, Marvel Studios, before they have big plans for the Venom symbiote in the next Spider-Man trilogy, which, the ones that's going to come out this year, and I think they're going to try to do it like every 3 years to have, their trilogy, this new trilogy comes out. So probably every 2 to 3 years, I believe. We're all kind of here because it's okay. We don't need to know about that. Fly, you fools. Of course, Wonder Man gonna be out in a few weeks. All the episodes. Yeah, this is the good news. Sony is now reportedly more open to sharing their Spider-Man characters with Marvel Studios. Yeah, the characters that Marvel already owns, but then again, it was explained, like, it was a YouTuber that explained it that, the thing was, I guess, Marvel was like kind of running out of funds and stuff like that, and, they didn't make that many, Marvel movies at that time, and I think, Blade was the saving grace that, kept Marvel going. Although, before then, they was separated to other studios. And that's why you saw, like, Disney was buying, like, certain studios just to, like, keep the Marvel content. So, yeah. So that's good news. You would like to see, Venom. You like to see Spider-Woman and stuff like that. Hawkeye season 2 is currently development. Well, they already said they are, but they just had to figure out, I can't forget. Well, the guy that played Hawkeye, they got to remember Jeremy Renner. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, they got to figure out what they're gonna do with his pay and go from there. Yeah, they canceled Blaze, so that's the thing is they're gonna move on and go to do Midnight Suns. Let me see. Oh, sorry guys. I know I wasn't supposed to show that, but y'all don't get what it means anyway. So I will talk to my wife in a bit. Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts are eligible for nomination for Best Picture at the 2026 Oscars. Good. Not Captain America? Which, in my opinion, I thought, out of the whole movies of Marvel from 2025 last year, I thought Captain America Brave New World was the best. So. Okay, so, yeah, and really, not much to talk about, but let's go to DC before we end this program. I know I need to put more comic book movies and TV news stuff up, and plus put more wrestling up. So bear with me, I will do that. And plus, at least I got a little time on my hands, so probably will start doing that. Oh, okay. Okay. Creature Commando Season 2 is in production. So I guess somebody asked, when do we get more Creature Commandos? So James Gunn said when we're done animating the new season, which is in production now. Fair enough. Okay. That's crazy. Batman starring Adam West and Burt Ward premiered 60 years ago today. Wow. So you're shocked to see Batman on ABC, and that is crazy. Wonder Woman is being cast for Amanda tomorrow, which they're gonna start shooting in April. It will be out next summer, I believe. Huh. That'd be interesting, have Melissa Benoist that plays Supergirl in the Arrowverse be playing Wonder Woman. That would be something. There could be different variants, so we already know that's possible. So, yeah. Apparently Sebastian Stan, who plays the Winter Soldier in the Marvel movies. I think it seems like he's gonna be playing Two-Face, Harvey Dent. Which I thought they showed him on the first Batman, so it's crazy. We still don't know what's going on with Lanterns, so it seems like it's going to come out late this year. So, like I said, we don't know much about that behind the scenes. Oh yeah, I forgot they did win the award. Thank you for Hollywood Creative Alliance for naming Superman Best Action Sci-Fi Movie of 2025. So, congratulations on that. And what, a new gear? Oh, detailed look at his Robert Pattinson's Batman suit from the Batman. Think he'll get an upgrade? I don't even know that was that. Probably was in the beginning, so yeah. What do you know about the Scar Johansson thing? And wow. People will go that far. That's just sad. Still don't know what's going on with the Lanterns, and so it's just mainly talk about the Batman part 2, or just mainly just talk about what they're gonna do and characters they picking out because they're gonna start shooting in April. So, and are they also at the same? I think what they saying they're gonna shoot Man of Tomorrow. No, I think it's the Batman Part 2 in March. Then April they're gonna start shooting Man of Tomorrow. So who knows? They might have some plans cooking up for 2027. You never know. And don't forget, Clayface will be out in October as well. So We don't know if that's going to be a DC elsewhere or part of the DCU. We do not know. But yeah, not much. Just hyping up, Supergirl and all the other stuff they got coming up. So, anyways, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna end it from here. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'm surprised the phone battery is lasting that long. For you guys, TikTok, we didn't get to 500 likes, so maybe we'll try next time. And like I said, we get to 500 likes, I will give out an autograph photo of Bush Rocker Luke. Y'all could be interested in that. You never know. So yeah, share the content too. So try to do videos on here and try to do exclusive things. And I know I got to do some exclusive for like Facebook, for WFSO Radio Network, and also for Twitch. Yeah, that's right, Twitch. Yeah, you gotta do something for that too. But anywho. Check out the website, WrestlingFansSpeakOut.weebly.com. Thank our sponsors, Midwest Wrestling Collectibles and Gray Sky Sports Cards. They both got a Facebook page and a website as well, so get a chance, check them out. And plus, we're a proud sponsor of this Friday's show, Legacy Pro Wrestling, which my cousin was the one that ended up winning the ticket. So yeah, I can't give out tickets anymore. I can give out one ticket. So yeah. So, yeah, me and my cousin would be there this Friday. So it should be interesting. Like, I don't know, it's like I think it's her first independent show that she's going to go to. So this could be interesting. What else? Oh, yeah. Also, with Slam and Championship Wrestling, we're going to do a giveaway for like a pair of tickets for them this week. The show, I thought it was going to be February 7th, but it's actually going to be February 21st. The sad thing is, they're going to be in Waukesha, where Brew City Wrestling is going to be like having a show there too. So, Slam and Championship Wrestling will have a show first, then Brew City Wrestling. So, knowing me, as soon as the Slam and Championship Wrestling is over, I'm out of there. So, anywho, and Maddie's Memory. So check out Maddie'sMemory.org. Help families and with loss of a stillbirth child or infant, wherever the case may be. If they die, either they die like days after they were born. So they will have information on that. So check them out, and we do need the support. So there's a QR code on there too if you want to do that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, also check out the website WrestlingFansSpeakOut.weebly.com. So our proud sponsors do have separate pages on the website, so get a chance, check it out. But anyway, guys, yeah, and Legacy didn't updates on the matches they're gonna have. So I guess we're just gonna be surprised. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good one. See you later. Man up, woman up, face up, and check on your mental health. So goodbye, everybody, and goodbye to you guys too. So let's end it. And yeah.